Hello and welcome. This isn't a typical Warhammer Wednesday video. This is just a little extra that when I was building some models I just thought of on the spot. So what this video is it's basically your chance to have your say on which model in the 41st Millennium or Warhammer 40,000 is the cutest model. It doesn't have to be really small to be cute, but I've just assembled a load of really small models that I think are cute. Now yours might not even be on this list, please do put it in the comments below. So from left to right we have Maths Cat. Now she's a regular on the channel now, but she always seems to be asleep, and that is because she does a lot of maths during the day and that tires her out. So whenever you see her, she'll probably be asleep. Apologies, I mean the psychic familiar kind of cat looking thing known as a Jirinx. Ivrain is next to the cat, but do you think that is the cutest miniature that Games Workshop have ever made? I think it's pretty cute. A little sort of psychic familiar cat, pretty good. Moving to the right we have the Cherub. This was painted almost 20 years ago now, so it's terrible, but this is a little cherub. It's sort of like a genetically modified like baby or child that's heavily augmented by the Mechanicus or the Administratum or the Inquisition, whoever, and it's like a little cherub type robot mechanical being kind of thing that just hovers about. It features in the Dark Imperium novel with Gilliman, and one of them does get on his nerves. But do you think that's the cutest model, the little sort of flying cherubs? Or a little bit more macabre with the floating skulls? Do you think they're cute? I mean, you know, they're really small, probably the smallest miniatures Games Workshop do, but they're kind of like little servitor skulls. So do you think they are? Or, moving to the right, do you think the little Nurglings are? These mischievous little beasts of Nurgling hopping about with huge smiles on their faces. They're pretty cute. Or do you think it's a Grot or Gretchen or Snot? They are, I mean, this one has got a helmet on, but I brought along one without helmet just to give you a comparison. That's what his face looks like underneath. Probably the nose isn't as long, but there you go. Do you think the little Grots or Gretchens are? I mean, he's even got like a little baby gas squig that helps his blowtorch. So do you think the Gretchens are still the cutest model? They certainly were mine up until recently. Moving on again, we have a Chaos Familiar with the Chaos Sorcerer Lord in Terminator armour. These little creatures, little familiars. He's got a weapon. He's got some claws. God knows what's going under that hood, but he's got out of his hooded garb. So there we go. And finally, do you now think that these little Tyrannid Genestealer familiars are the cutest of them all? They're pretty cute. They're pretty vicious looking though. So do you think these are now the cutest models? It's important to know that all of these are on the 28mm bases, the small bases. What I'll do now is just give you a bit of a size comparison. Obviously you can see a Warlord Titan's feet in the background, but just to give the size comparison a little bit more, this is probably one of the newest, cutest miniatures I've come up against. It's called a Space Marine. These are pretty cute now. You know, they're quite small. They're not that tall anymore. I mean, look how cute he looks next to sort of Ivrain. Pretty cute, yeah. Also, what about next to a Primaris Space Marine? Yeah, very cute. Cute looking model there. So I think we can add him in the cuteness factor. But that just goes to show you the sort of sizes comparison with all these cute miniatures. So I hope that helps. And that's pretty much the end of my video. Please do put it in the comments below which model out of all these you think is the cutest, or even a model that isn't on this list. Which one of those do you think is the cutest? Which model do you have that you think is the cutest more than these? Please do put it in the comments below. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor protects.